I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, we ain't really fucking with ya. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, fam been riding with us. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yay. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know what time it is, man. Did you miss me?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? This is episode. Fee, what we doing? 101, 102?
101,
You know what I'm saying? This how you know you got a lot under your belt.
Yes, sir.
When you just sitting there just rolling, you doing this like how your mom do it. She just roll off the finger.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The whatchamacallit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. But y'all know, man, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? City Convo never goes anywhere. I want y'all to understand that. This is the reset. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this right. Entro's the name. DC's the town. Rep it GAT.
Line 'em up, gun 'em down. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, this is your boy Entro, Mr. GAT himself. And right here, I got a new co-host. And I'm gonna try to do this right, y'all. Y'all may have seen him before when he stepped up here and gave me hell and back, dealing with the debates that we have right here. It's the one and only Mr. Regal Tone T. Let him know who you is, man. Let him know.
Every day. Mr. Tone T, you already know who it is. GAT is in the building.
You know what I mean?
Terista Music is in the building.
You know what it is.
Yo, man, I wanted to say something real quick. Yo,
let's go.
To my brother Entro. I wanted to thank you for bringing me on here.
Okay.
And let me, talk my issues, they say.
Yeah.
You my brother. I done known you for how long now, man? Is it 20 years?
I'm going to be doing this a lot, y'all.
Yeah,
So,
man,
you know,
dog.
I'm losing track of numbers.
Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this brother real quick, man. This is my brother right here.
You know what
I've been knowing him. I've been knowing his wife for a very, very long time.
No, man.
And let me tell you something, man. I'm very pleased. I'm thankful, and I have grateful gratitude that we about to start this here. Episode 101, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir, man.
With that being said, let the reset begin.
Let the reset begin. Oh,
man, I need a Nintendo button so I can press the reset on that one.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, y'all, as y'all can see, we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
2024 has been up and it's staying up there.
God.
You hear me? You know what I mean?
God.
Shout out to Cat Williams, because I think we saying that for everybody. Once Cat sparked off Club Shay Shay interview, we have been going to the sky, and we going to stay up there for a while.
Yes,
now
sir.
that things have been revealing.
Yes, sir.
But before we get there, let's go ahead and focus on what we got going on.
Yes, sir.
You know, today's segment right here, the first one we're going to talk about is city news.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always a lot of things going down in the city. I'm going to mention one thing before I go and pass it to the Regal. The first thing was Halloween.
Yeah.
A lot of things took place at Halloween.
Yes,
you know
it
what I'm
did.
saying? Shout out to everybody that trick or treat, did their thing. Spending time with your kids, making sure they enjoy the experience. But overall, I heard a couple of things that happened during the time of the Halloween when people was out there trick or treating, and you know what I'm saying? Please, everybody, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, like, life is too short for the nonsense and the BS. So, and one thing I wanted to say in general, you know what I'm saying, is that I heard there was a lot going on, whether there was, you know what I'm saying, I heard teens was acting wild, I heard people was at the bar acting the fool, you know what I'm saying. Moving forward, as we getting into these family holidays, y'all. So I need y'all to focus on your family and your friends. Spend a good time. Don't overdo it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whether there's liquor involved or whether there's something else involved, understand what you're there for, which is to have a good time.
That's correct.
You know what I'm saying? And you can have a good time without the violence.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying to people. You know what I mean? But we on the city news, so Regal, how about you start it off
Yes,
first,
sir.
man?
Yes, sir. Listen, man.
What you got lined
I'm gonna
up for
talk
the
to y'all
city?
about something that's real near and dear to me. The whole Ann Pizza situation with Marion Berry and them disrespecting Marion Berry in terms of everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little older than you, but at the end of the day, I will say this: it was through Marion Berry that I was able to get my first summer job.
Right.
And many of other local DC people were able to get their first summer job as well.
Facts.
You may or may not remember, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? After you guys came in, after your generation came in, it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They kind of stopped it off a little bit.
Right.
But I was real hurt by what Ann Pizza did. And this is something that they had a rally the other day. As a matter of fact, Friday when they had the rally at And Pizza on U Street, and I was glad that they did it, but at the same time, what I was upset that they did, and what they don't do, Antro, is this. Why don't we keep that same energy for the young men who die in our city? Why don't we have? Why don't we have a rally for every young man that dies in the city?
Wow.
So we're gonna talk about Mayor Berry, rest in peace, who's no longer here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why don't we keep that same energy for the young men who consistently die in our city? And that's what really hurts about me, to me. No disrespect to what happened at And Pizza. No disrespect about what they said and what they did, because that was wrong. Right. You don't disrespect the man's legacy. Yeah. You don't disrespect the man, especially in D.C. Yeah. A lot of people don't remember. You know what I'm saying? Don't still forget. This is still kind of sort of Chocolate City. Yeah. Okay? Facts. So, it hasn't completely turned mocha chocolate. Well, it has turned mocha. You know what I'm saying? But it's still Chocolate City.
That's a fact, man.
So when you disrespect a man like that, you're going to expect people to talk and represent and say something about Mayor Berry like that. But my question to you, Antro, why don't we keep that same energy for the young men who pass away in our city damn near every single day?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes, sir.
I totally feel where you're coming from.
Do you?
The fact of the matter is at the end of the day, like, we need to keep that same energy.
Okay.
That's what it comes down to first and foremost. At the end of the day, nobody should not be losing their life or putting themselves in harm's way. And the way how we go above and beyond about corporations and trying to take a stand and everything. Listen, there's a lot of things we need to work on ourselves, and it starts with the community first and foremost. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when people come into our city, they see a lot, which is something I have conversations with, whether I'm with the wife, whether I'm with my coworkers. When they come into the city, they see the tourist view, the sightseeing, and everything looks great, but nobody doesn't know about the other side. And unfortunately, the other side is really conflicting as the city as a whole, and we need to unite together as a whole. I know there has been a lot of people saying it. I know there's been a lot of songs that have been portrayed, but at the end of the day, we need to have that same energy, y'all. Because at the end of the day, like, for doing it for one thing and then not for anything else is unacceptable.
Facts.
Totally unacceptable. If anything, it kind of shows that you have a motive or you have an agenda or some type of secret propaganda you got going on to try to get benefit.
Yes, sir.
So at the end of the day, you got to draw the line. You have to draw the line, y'all. And I think as us as a whole, like, we need to be better as individuals, and also spread the word around to make our community more positive, more excited, more rally. Because, like, if we're looking at the time of what happened right there and looking at it now, we can't even do things the same at all.
Thank you.
And it's crazy because now you got kids, people who having kids, the space is getting smaller because of all the nonsense and the dangerous activity. Now we have to adjust. You understand what I'm saying? We have to adjust. Our space getting smaller for people to enjoy themselves. Whether they have kids or whether just for yourself. Because you thinking of what can happen next, the negative part. You know what I'm saying? You being skeptical and you worrying, which is something that you shouldn't have to do in your own community, in your own environment.
You should feel safe. You should feel protected.
Absolutely.
You should feel loved.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I definitely understand what you're saying. We definitely need to have the same energy. It's a strong question, and I'm with you. I'm willing to find answers on it myself. But first and foremost, man, we need to have that same energy. It's unacceptable if you're just there for that one part.
Absolutely. I saw Fat Trail the other day, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Fat Trail. Fat Trail was going at Aunt Glizzy, and he was talking about, man, I'm at the ground, man, you can come get me. I'm off parole. I'm doing this, and I'm like, bro, you just got off parole. What are you talking about? Like, why are you talking about this? And I'm like, yo, embarrassing the city. Not only are you embarrassing the city, because I have respect for both of these guys. I have respect for Glizzy, and I have respect for Fat Trail. But at the same time, why are you sitting up there disrespecting not only yourself but the city? You understand what I'm saying? And we keep going back and forth. If we just unite, do you know we could run this?
Yeah.
Do you really know that we could run this
that's a
here
fact,
if we
man.
just unite?
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Like, at the end of the day, y'all, I don't. Our objective, and I think a lot of people is forgetting that, is that we're supposed to break the cycle.
Yeah.
There has been a cycle of bad habits happening, and whether it's going from what our surroundings is or what we learn, at the end of the day, you got to move on and be the big individual.
Yes, sir.
Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I can say at the end of the day, you do have time to grow and you do have time to learn. And at the end of the day, we do not need to be making violence happen to try to get our point across.
Right.
You could get your point across by either your words or your actions. And even with your actions, you don't have to do anything violent.
Okay.
You could just go about your business. I think we're putting too much emphasis on words. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I see somebody would say word, and now all of a sudden they got unnecessary clout
Yes.
and attention
Yes.
because of what someone said. Stop entertaining
Stop it,
everybody.
bruh.
Because
It's-
at the end of the day, like, you got one negative comment, but there's 99 good comments. And all of a sudden, that one comment overshadowed what in the world just took place of the 99 comments. So we just got to kill that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stop the violence. Hopefully we can increase the peace and move forward, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Life is too short for the BS.
It's just ridiculous at this particular time.
You know.
Antro. And, like I said, in closing on that, in terms of, the local news and everything like that, we had the city night out a couple of weeks ago, Mayor Muriel Bowser and everything like that. And, the question mark is still out on her. In terms of that, I'm still mad at what she did a couple of years ago with Dr. Anthony Fauci, and she was bringing up, she brought Dr. Anthony Fauci around Anacostia, talking about why ain't you get the jibbity jab? And I'm sitting up there like, bro, hold up a minute, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, now, a couple years later, we found out that the jibbity jab wasn't validated in terms of everything like that. Now, you have a woman mayor going around with this guy.
Yeah.
It didn't look good.
Yeah, it's
now,
definitely
my
a
whole
bad
thing
look.
is that, yeah, bro, like, so it's like, I'm sitting up there like wondering, like, whoa, like what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But nobody's checking her on that.
Yeah.
Nobody's sitting up there talking about that. Everybody's just like, okay, she's cool and everything, all cool in the gang. Just bring out Backyard, bring out Big G, bring out Wincy, we don't you, and then it's back to normal.
Yeah, nah, we can't be doing that, y'all. Like, in that situation in general, that's totally unacceptable too, man. Like, that comes from, knowledge, knowing your information. Because I also know during that time of the pandemic, that's when people was kind of slighted or, feeling like one way or the other. Based on the situation that was happening. So I will say in general, at least on that note, you know what I'm saying, please do your research.
Facts.
Do, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge, the information,
Facts.
make sure you read the book, you know what I mean? Because it's very valuable. I think we need to get back to the times, hey, put the phone down, pick up a book, start doing some reading,
Yes,
you'll
sir.
be all right, man.
Yes, sir.
On another note, I saw something on the news today. Apparently, we got the Fast and Furious happening in DC.
Oh, God.
We got a Tesla Cybertruck versus a Lamborghini on DC Key Bridge.
Oh, God.
I did not know we was doing a Fast and Furious movie.
I didn't either.
But that is unacceptable on that highway, on any highway, because at the end of the day, y'all, we do not need to be speeding. Okay, I get it. You
man.
got a fancy vehicle.
Yeah,
For that, you should go ahead and go somewhere where they allow fast racing.
Yeah.
DC ain't it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get that one off, y'all.
Yo, but Nick, I ain't gonna lie, man. Them Cybertrucks are killer.
The look of it is
Yeah.
cool. I don't need to know the speed of it. Okay, you can save the speed on the actual course what it's made for.
Yo.
DC Highway ain't it. I'm sorry.
It ain't.
Sorry, but not sorry.
It ain't.
Yo, listen. You want to do a Fast and Furious movie, whoever you are?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you need to go and apply to them. They got one more Fast and Furious movie in the making. So holla at Vin.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Another
God.
one.
Vin Diesel, Jesus.
You saw the ending.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So it's left
Another
to be continued. I don't know where they're going to go.
How many more can we...
I don't know where he going, but what they was doing was like, I don't know, maybe they was vouching. Maybe they was vouching for an audition to get their recognition. My thing is, don't do it on DC Highway.
Facts.
It ain't the place for it.
Facts.
Make no mistake, especially if you coordinate rush hour. Jesus. Boy, it'll be another situation another day.
Facts.
So I'm here to tell y'all, please don't be speeding on the highway, y'all.
Please. It's not that serious.
It really isn't.
Come on.
At all, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, Tone. The Cybertruck.
Oh my God. What y'all think? I mean, the Cybertruck, man, they look good. Futuristic Jetsons? Nah.
That's the problem. I'm not ready for the Jetsons. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I love the show.
Yeah, man.
But try to give me the reality of it.
Oh my God. By 2030, it's gonna be on. By 2030, it's on.
Man, at this rate, it supposed to been on. We
Yes,
at
sir.
2024.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying? My mom told me I was supposed to be seeing flying cars at this year.
I know, right? Me too.
You tell me, y'all.
Me too.
Y'all let me know. Like,
Me
you know,
too.
I'm looking in the sky right about now at this time of rate. Because
That's
clearly we supposed to be seeing more than just airplanes in the
I'm
sky.
saying,
That's
brother.
all I'm saying, y'all.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm not either, because that's gonna be unnecessary. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
So let's just keep it on the road and be safe, y'all.
Yep.
DC Highway, please, no speeding.
It's not
y'all.
even that serious.
You
y'all.
know what
Please,
I'm saying?
Please.
I even heard Elon Musk reshared the clip, which was crazy
Yeah,
work.
wasn't it?
I'm like, oh yeah, the one who, you know what I'm saying, who co-signing and make the joint like, yeah, that's what I. Nah, bro, you ain't over here. You don't need to be. Nah, say that for the Fast and Furious,
Exactly.
bro.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
You know, and one last thing I wanted to say, which
sir.
is there's a lady, I don't want to say her name, but I saw also in the news that apparently she has been mistaken identity. Let
This
me
is
say,
sad, yeah,
because at the end of the day, she has been receiving over thousands of dollars of traffic citations
man.
because of the vehicle. The vehicle has been, it's a 2-door convertible.
Yeah.
She has a 4-door Volkswagen. So long story short, y'all, them traffic cameras need to get better. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And on that note, if you hear that bullhorn, that means it's about that time for that break, y'all.
That's right. That's
so
right.
we're going to get into this break. And then afterwards, when we do, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of some other things that's happening outside the city.
City
You heard me?
Convo.
This Antro, this the Regal.
Tone T.
We get back to y'all. This is City Convo, y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody tellin' me got 100 on the way, they in the way. Me and Antro taking over, you gon' miss it if you blink. Where we from, we gotta get like, what the fuck did you think? And as long I got these problems, I'ma sip on this drink. I do 100 on the dash. Most niggas ain't got 100 in cash. I'm tryna get rich on some quick shit, so I'm going my stash. I run in this stash, empty the Maggie, give it a flash. We burning that gas, they forgot we turning niggas to ash. We turn them to ash. I'm cooking beef, I'm quick, I don't play about it. We grew up in them trenches, now we gotta stay out them. Antro one of them killers, man, I'll never play by them. Stay around them, them speckin', they gon' lay where they found them. Leave a nigga where he stand, both you and your mans. I grew up watching niggas flip grands with me in like quicksand, so I spent my last on a few grand, selling it hand to hand. But I can weigh that shit right, so I was missing some cash. And man, I can't forget about the pain, the hunger, the struggle. I'm humble, how that bitch play with my name. I come from the jungle, man, where we sip yak for the pain. If it's beef, we can't farm where we go, we click clack and we bang. Somebody telling me got 100 on the way, they in the way. Me and Antro taking over, you gon' miss it if you blink. Where we from, we gotta get like, what the fuck did you think? And as long I got these problems, I'ma sip on this drink. I do 100 on the dash. Most niggas ain't got 100 in cash. I'm tryna get rich on some quick shit, so I'm going my stash. I run in this stash, empty the Maggie, give it a fast. We burning that gas, they forgot we turning niggas to ash.
I be on cloud 9. Hold up, I be on cloud 9. Cloud 9 on 99, whatever number. She thinks I'm Australian, how I go down under. No more sidetrack, I'm back to the bridge. Engaged to dead prezzies, we're newlyweds. I heard the game open, started to look dead. I'm about to sew it up, give me some needle and thread. Me and Sneeko, it's a hell of a vibe. So it's only right I sneak in a couple of lines. I be on cloud 9. Hold up, I be on
Somebody
cloud
telling me got 100 on the way, they in the way. way. Me and Antro taking over, you gon' miss it if you blink. Where we from, we gotta get like, what the fuck did you think? And as long as I got these problems, I'ma sip on this drink. I do 100 on the dash. Most niggas ain't got 100 in cash. I'm trying to get rich on some quick shit, so I'm going my stash. I'm running this stash, empty the mag, we give it a fast. We burning that gas, they forgot we turning niggas to ash.
Yo, what's up, y'all? We back. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my team is cooking.
Yeah, man, mine too, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know, hey, gotcha. If I get Tone up here, y'all know y'all gonna heit the wrath of the Commanders.
Redskins Commanders, baby, all day, every day.
You know what I'm saying? So both our teams winning, so that should let you know we both in a good mood.
Yeah.
With this coming up, this next segment right here, we're going to get into things outside the city, y'all.
That's right.
You know, before we do, make sure y'all check out the song Antro and Sneeko, 100 on the way, all streaming platforms.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show us some love, man. You know, people in the city is still doing music out here. So make sure y'all show love, man. The first segment we're going to get into, you know what I'm saying? It is that time, y'all.
It is that time of the year.
Presidential election.
Drum roll, please.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yes, sir.
If I'm gonna keep it 100, this is by far has been the most wackiest, controversial campaigns I have ever seen from two candidates ever. Let's get that off. I'm sorry. I have seen so many unnecessary performances, so many responses. I mean, freedom of speech is getting flexed to the max when it comes to these two candidates.
In it?
Yeah, and then the commercials, especially, y'all know what y'all be doing. FCC, I gotta talk to y'all because y'all play these commercials around late at night, like over there with the doctor and the symptom commercials. You know how you hear the medicine, but then behind the scenes they show like some good happy-go-lucky scene, but all the BS you hearing is what the narrator is saying. That's what they doing with these presidential joints right there. You know what I mean? Before I get into my insight, I'm gonna let Tone go ahead. Tell me how you feel about what you see in the election.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. At this particular time, it is November 3rd, 2024, and I don't really know how to begin this, but I'm gonna talk about the two candidates. I'm gonna talk about Kamala. I'm gonna talk about Donald J. Trump. I'm gonna talk about them in detail, and I'm gonna be a real candid about this, Nick. And what I'm gonna say is this: at this particular time, I still am undecided. The reason why is because on the Democratic side, I was raised as a Democrat. I was basically born into the whole Democratic system.
Right.
You know, ever since I was a young man, even with starting with Bill Clinton, going with Bill Clinton, even voting for Al Gore, even though he didn't win it, with George Bush. Going from there, and even with Obama and everything like that. And in every situation with the Democrats, we were promised things that never took place.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been getting on me on social media, and you can talk to me on my TikTok page, which is 33 Regal. Everybody, you know, go follow me on there. And I talk about the culture. I am called the Culture Critic on TikTok, and I basically break down a lot of things. Now, your man, one of our friends, Demont or Bob Swag, excuse me, I don't want to use his government. He got at me because I put up some content about Kamala Harris and what she hasn't done in the 4 years. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, if you haven't done anything in the last 4 years, what makes you think she's going to do anything in the next 4 years? And a lot of people are getting at me, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, Trump this, Trump that. And I'm like, but dog, don't be blindsided about what people are going to do. Also, the celebrities that have been coming out. Okay. Let's talk about the celebrities that have been coming out to the Democratic rallies.
You're going to lose track.
Beyonce, Cardi B, Eminem, all these entertainers that are talking about what? It's a whole lot of flash and no substance. You are not giving me anything. What are you going to do about the communities? What are you going to do in terms of the breaks, the tax breaks, and various other things? That's where I'm at right now. That is where I'm sticking at right now. And my whole thing is that no, I'm not going to vote for her just because she is a woman of color. I'm sorry, I am not. I want to know what you're going to actually do. They're sitting up there calling black men ridiculous and misguided. Obama comes out and says that we're misogynist. What are you talking about?
Oh no!
What are you talking about? How dare you? And black men stood up as we were supposed to do and did the things that we were supposed to do and made our voice heard. Antro, tell me, what do you feel about these two candidates that is going on right now?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like neither side personally because there have been more lies than truth. If you want me to be totally honest. Y'all want me to keep it 100, and this is City Convo, but this is my City Convo.
Talk.
I see the lies.
Talk.
I see the convo. There's a lot of stuff. Y'all saying stuff on Twitter.
Talk.
Y'all saying stuff what y'all gonna do.
Talk.
And none of this stuff don't get done.
None.
Every president.
Every.
There's no exception.
None.
Every president that have stepped on that platform and became president have left broken hopes and dreams and not fulfilled promise.
So
on
why
what you
should
said at
we
the beginning.
believe?
I feel like Cat Williams. Y'all want me to be honest. Cat Williams said we need a divorce. I think we deserve some time and some space away from both parties. Let us figure this out for another year or two. I work with the Supreme Court or the Congress or the Senate because at least at the end of the day, they the ones for real.
That's running shit.
Yeah, I got to go through the laws. Who votes? They do. When they in that office, that big building, the president is the one to just sit there and say the bottom line. I need more than just the bottom line because when you get up there and I done seen people roll up their sleeves and talk about how they gonna do this, and we look back on it and then we get a clipboard. You ain't fulfilled that clipboard.
Nothing.
There was a game plan and you fulfilled somebody else's clipboard.
Nothing.
That ain't what we asked for as a community, as the states that or the battleground states y'all be wanting to hold and you be trying to persuade. Like all of this is a race, and that's where it becomes troublesome for me because it's like you saying any and everything just to win. And then when you win, it's the now what phase. And all of y'all sitting there looking delusional and confused on what your next move is.
Talk to me.
How about your next move be what was on the clipboard when you first introduced us?
Thank you.
When you first was in the political field. Hey, hi, my name is, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey, this is what I was trying to do. That's the only thing. And y'all wonder why people say politicians are so corrupted or they got their own vendetta, their own objective. Like, it's really, I see why there's politicians that's in one area of the field, and then it's us, the middle class, who's trying to make a difference in what we got going on. Are you even relatable to us?
Nope.
Or you just saying what we want to hear? Because if that's the case, then we're not going to get anywhere moving forward.
Facts.
So the one thing I will say on this note is that I just want everybody to vote. At least if you vote, I know for a fact you stood on what you was told and what you believe.
Yes, sir.
Let's focus on. I'm trying to focus on the things that can be considered in our control, and that starts with voting, y'all. Hopefully, as this time goes on, make sure y'all vote.
Absolutely.
You put your bid in. But if you asking me who am I, I'm still not.
You still not decided.
No.
Once again, everybody get out and vote. Do the things that you need to do. I'm not saying not to vote. Please believe me. Use your voice to do the things that you need to do.
Facts.
Only thing I'm saying is this. Vote for the candidate that you feel is going to help your community the best way. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Facts.
Nah, that's understood, y'all. So make sure y'all vote and make sure whoever you pick, it's because you feel like they have your best interests at heart. We're not trying to sway any side.
No.
We just want the best out of yourself, and hopefully they bring out the best in you. Whether we like a candidate or not, at the end of the day, hopefully whoever that candidate is be able and willing to make sure the majority of America is in a nice and safe place.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Next segment.
Yes.
That we got lined up. This one, I probably should have did it first. But I'm here now. Diddy got arrested. I ain't gonna introduce it. I'ma just call it like it is.
It's been a while.
If you see, this is the thing. Only me and Tone had these conversations, and we was kind of stepping ahead of stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because when brothers talk to us like this, we conspiracy theorists.
We conspiracy theorists.
We
out
tripping.
Yin yang.
Well, we thinking too far. Fee, how about this one? We're too woke. You know, that was the favorite line they was using. We was too woke when we was on time.
Before they changed the definition.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm like, if I'm woke, then what is this now?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying. You know, I got the code out my eyes. I don't know. Y'all let me know what I'm doing. Because when all the artists was saying things, I'm like, yo, if it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck. Everybody had a similar story when it came to Mr. Sean Combs.
Yes, sir.
Always something. I ain't gonna get into the details, but quite clear it was the common denominator. But what y'all kept doing, you kept on pushing PR. You kept on promoting records, right? Even though you knew you weren't getting the cut. You knew it.
You knew it.
But here we are now. And good old November. I was about to say October.
Okay.
But good old November 2024.
That's right.
Diddy is arrested. He got a lot of charges.
Yes, he does.
Deal with.
Yes, he does.
I'm gonna let you go, Tone, before I get into my
Well, Tone T is gonna bring out his truth detector and his truth. And what the truth is this, ladies and gentlemen.
He even came with his own equipment, y'all. Y'all should know what time it is. He was built for this one.
Okay, so Tone T. They be asking Tone T, what you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, ladies.
What you gonna do, Tone? What you gonna do?
Oh, what is this? Tone T.
Tone bring it on paper.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We need the law and order in this joint. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Tone T. Diddy, yes, sir. Okay, yes, Diddy has been completely quiet, and there's a lot of other people that have been quiet too. Oh my God! So since Diddy has been running the hip hop game, you want to go down the list? Let's go down the list real quick.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
My sister, she knows what I'm talking about. You ready?
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls, deceased. Craig Mack, deceased. Andre Harrell, deceased. Heavy D, deceased. Mace, turned to God. Loon, turned to God. Black Rob, deceased. The Lock is left for Rough Riders. Mark Curry, left. Shine, went to jail, left. G-Dep, went to jail. One album. The Band, dismantled. New Edition, one album. Never made another album since then. Ryan Leslie gave him Cassie, introduced him to Cassie, and then took Cassie from him, and then Cassie Ventura. I'm so sorry, and I don't promote domestic violence at all. But you know what happened. Okay, Stevie J is the only person that's riding with him. Chucky Sompton, deceased. Boys in the Hood, gone.
Ghetto.
Nobody. Mary J. Blige, silence. Faith Evans, silence. Total, the R&B group, silence. Mariah Carey, silence. Carl Thomas, one album, gone. 112, silence. Day 26, Danity Kane, dismantled. B5, the Young Boy group. And one person from that group said something about assault, allegedly, but we're not going to go there, okay? Janelle Monáe, silence. Young Jock, disbanded. 8Ball and MJG never made another album after they dealt with Diddy. B5, Mario Winans. In the list of one Sean P. Diddy Combs. Ladies and gentlemen.
That is a common denominator.
The truth teller.
Ass.
The truth teller.
Whoa, that is a common denominator.
Antro speak.
Your ass. Hey, listen, man. I heard the names, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. At least 2/3 of the names he said, they all got a story that something about that guy named Diddy they don't like. So, with that being said, you know, it's a lot of silence on social media. You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. See, I can smile at y'all.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Because at the end of the day, there was brothers. The reason why I take this a little personal.
Yes, sir.
Because I speak for Tone and I speak for me. We was those artists. We still those artists who had morals, who had integrity, who stood on business 10 toes down, who always wanted to get their shine, and they just do because of our talent. Not no secret vendetta.
Nope.
Not no propaganda.
Nope.
Not no ulterior motive.
Nope.
We wanted to do what we love to do, which was have the passion for music, and hip hop speak for itself.
Yes, sir.
And it's funny because all these people who apparently affiliated with Diddy, you know, let's just say something strange happened for some change. Nah, that ain't what we signed up for.
30 years.
That ain't what we signed up for.
30 years.
This is all honestly, this is sickening. It's terrible because make no mistake, every story that has been said is negative. And you know, I know a lot of people. I see it. You know, some people will say, "Oh, you know, wait till the facts come out and let's see how things play." I really don't have the time and the patience for it. And the reason is because there have been too many facts that have been displayed from the jump, we've always been turning the naked eye. Oh, it was cool for you to go to that Diddy party.
Yes.
But nobody don't know about the Diddy's party.
Right.
We don't know nothing about that, huh?
Talk.
We hiding, huh? We playing hide and seek on that
Talk,
one, huh?
Nick.
Where's this energy at?
Where's the energy?
See, I can sit back and relax on y'all. Y'all was the ones rejecting us, remember? You know, the ones who need to do more. We need to do something for radio and club and dumb it down. When actually it was all about the essence from the jump. It was about the content and the bars, bruh. And it's sickening that at the end of the day, they had to make us. They try to make us, the community and the talent itself. Oh, we gotta make them do something. We gotta blackmail them. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make them act different.
Yep.
In order to get what we want, which is sickening. It's disgusting. So at the end of the day, man, I stand here 10 toes, and to all the ones, even though you not signed and you independent, it's okay to do you. Because at least at the end of the day, the number one person you'll have to blame is yourself.
Thank you. And keep your integrity in this.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
You don't have to give yourself up for this. You ain't got no integrity,
bro. I'm here to tell you, from just hearing the stories, the game was meant to break you from jump street. Peer pressure and all, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And from what it sounds like that's what Diddy did on all phases.
Every phase.
Which leads to the next statement. Is hip-hop dying? I'm going to let him speak before I give my input on that, y'all.
Okay.
But now, I'm here to let y'all know.
Now, I'm going to be real with y'all right now.
Okay? How you feel about it?
Now, I'm going to talk, from a personal perspective. I have been a hip-hop purist from the jump start. As you know, I can tell you things about hip-hop since 1979, 1980, 81. I love the art of sampling, as you know. I love everything about the culture and everything else. Now, the question is the culture dying? Yes, it is. And I believe, once again, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance will be hip-hop's send-off. And you can mark my words, hip-hop will never be the same after this. And I'm going to tell you why. Hip-hop hasn't had a number one a song all year, leading up to last year. No one has had a number one song. Hip-hop was running the game for years and years and years. And now we cannot name a hip-hop artist or a hip-hop album that has come out in the last year that has been a number one smash. Now, Tyler, the Creator, just dropped Chromacopia. Very, very good album. Before that, who else? The only other number one song was Kendrick Lamar's They Not Like Us. That's it. That means that something is not right. The hip-hop youth movement, which is every 3 to 4 to 5 years, has been nil. The drill rap scene is gone. We can talk about Lil Durk going behind bars. We could talk about whatever. I don't know. That's another topic. Okay. We could talk about this all day. Hip-hop's youth movement. You know who's supposed to be running the game right now? I'm going to name the people that's supposed to be running the game right now. Pop Smoke. Dead. XXXTentacion. Dead. For lack of a better word, 6ix9ine. He's gone. I know a lot of people might look at me funny when I say 6ix9ine, but he had a good movement, strong movement in 2018, 2019. Juice WRLD, dead. These are supposed to be the artists that are supposed to be running the hip-hop game right now, and they are gone. There hasn't been a significant youth movement since then. Tell me if I'm wrong. What does that say about the culture? That says that it is over. It is almost done. After this Diddy drama, after the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl, wrap it up, brother. Wrap it up. And I'm sorry. I do not want to call myself a hip-hop artist anymore. I am so disbanded. I am so hurt. Yes, I said it. And I will continue to say it. I am hurt. Not only am I hurt, I am angered as well. By somebody would say a hip hop artist, you are connecting me with this negativity, this nonsense, this BS, killing, drilling, all this unfocused garbage, the sex, the violence. All we see is girls. Listen, look, I'm not no preacher, but I'm just speaking on what I see. And I am tired of it, and everybody else is as well. So Nick, you tell me what you feel, my brother, because this is not looking good. It is over. It is going to go the way of disco. And when people were tired of disco music, and when my father told me, God rest his soul, God rest my mother's soul, when they told me when disco went out in 1979, 1980, people was at stadiums like, dog, I don't want to hear no more disco. It's going to happen to hip hop too. My brother, speak.
Well, I hear what you were saying on your side, and you had some very strongful points. But honestly, it's the reason why I called this episode The Reset.
Yes, sir.
Because I think hip-hop is alive. I think it is well. The problem was we got to clear out the bullshit from the real shit, if you want me to be honest with it. At the end of the day, we had settled and saturated club music. We dumbed it down. That's all we did. We just put it in the format. And the problem was, in the midst of us putting it in this format, we took a lot of unnecessary luggage that hip-hop didn't deserve in the first place. Because let's remember, even though you said it was a lot that was going on in hip-hop, there is a lot positive that did happen in hip-hop.
Facts.
A lot of storytelling.
Facts.
A lot of songs that are either A, classic, and B, you won't forget.
Facts.
Which is making me say, I'm happy to be a hip-hop artist. That was my essence and my blood. Because at the end of the day, anybody that know me will tell you when it comes to rapping, I'll be the first to spit a 16.
Facts.
Freestyle off the top.
You one of the best.
Like it's nothing.
You one of the best.
But that's because I love it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Is hip-hop dying? Nah, I wouldn't say dying. What I will say is that it's slowly getting to where we getting back, which is the essence. We need to get back to the essence. And I think Kendrick was the blueprint moving forward. We're going to go back to listening. And I said it to my wife before. The oversaturated and sex stuff is slowly coming to a decline. Show's over, y'all. Male and female. If you got something to say, this is the time to say it.
This is the time to say
Bar
it.
season is back.
I got you.
Put your hoodie on, lace a 16, and let the world know. Because at the end of the day, it still starts with talent.
Yes, sir.
It will end that way.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to start that way.
Yes, sir.
All this stuff settling at 16, or you're trying to do a song and fuck the radio. I'm here to tell y'all that. Bump the radio. Bump the machine. Because that's what the machine was doing. It was just bumping to whatever was dumbing it down. Anything that settled. Now you got to listen. That's what we're doing. We're about to expand on the average kid's mindset.
Absolutely.
So when we're moving forward, now you got to rhyme, homie. Now you got to have bars. Where's the entendres? Where's the cadence? Where's the rhythm and the flow of you becoming an artist? So at the end of the day, this is what I would say to y'all. If you feel like hip hop is dying, go back and play something back in the day and say to yourself, how you think your peers would feel? Just listening, hearing what they do first. They still had to rap.
They still had to rap.
Ain't nobody wasn't shaking and showing nothing.
No, sir.
You know what they brung themselves. You still had to bring you.
You still had to
and
bring
you
yourself.
still had to do you.
That's
If
right.
anything, for what I'm sensing, I think it's easier to display yourself in hip hop than what it was now.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, y'all, you got to look back and say to yourself, you got to learn how to be yourself. If you don't learn how to be yourself, then what the hell we doing?
What we doing?
You ain't got to be no one else. And on that note, y'all hear the bullhorn
Yeah,
because
man.
I could keep going on and on. But we're going to go into break. And when we come back, y'all might see a heavy debate because you know me and this man, when it
Yeah,
comes to
man.
sports, man, it's like an unmovable object
Oh,
versus the
my God.
unstoppable force.
Yes,
y'all.
sir. Yes, sir.
So we'll be back to y'all after the break, man. Holla at
City
us.
Convo, baby.
Yes, sir.
GAT, Ontro, Bumblebee. Walking contradiction cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction, cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction. Walking contradiction.
Intro cold as ice, but hot as fire. I'm not known, but I'm up on the flyers. Are you a gangster, a goon, or a rider? You be the judge, got hard vocal, soft saliva. No liar. Word shoot versus bulletproof. I'll run and shoot. Bodies leaning so obtuse, cause gossip refuse. Then my lines got loose. People aloof, cause I put everything on mute. Cool. Swag makes crowds do oohs and ahs, but my juice receive boos and applause. On the table, ace of spades, no cut cards. On the table, party hard, Mardi Gras. Feel with your mind and think with your heart. This flatline flow will give lives a spark. Real talk, this the end, but yet the start. A young oxymoron, boy, yeah, stupid smart. Walking contradiction, cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction, cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction. Hey, look, I'm nice, but I mean with the niceness. I'm clean, but you see that I beat on my Ike shit. It's just dirty. I'm smacking all these beats around like what you say, bitch. Nothing beat, I go sit down. When I rhyme, it's automatically drastic. The times you get to hear me, it's completely fantastic. I'm about my paper, but I keep it on the plastic. You try to be calm, but around me it's spastic. No class ass nigga, glass ass nigga. You crack under pressure and you won't last, nigga. I'm so past niggas, be toe tag niggas, cause y'all don't know shit like a no ass nigga. I'm the highest, top, and the baddest. Props, you not liking what you're hearing and you're prying. Stop, no matter who care, I be getting. I'm in the Caribbean and laughing cause you're out, but guess what? We in.
Walking contradiction, cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction, cause I'm too hot for so froze.
I'm not just near the money, I'm up on it. You're too close.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
Walking contradiction.
And we're back in cooking.
Yes.
You see the hoodie, y'all. You know what I mean? We cooking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to tell you the score. If you see me smiling, that's all you need to know,
Yeah,
baby.
we're about to win as well.
You know what I'm saying?
the Redskins and,
they
NFC
holding it
East.
down.
Yeah.
They holding their end of the bargain. I am a fair sportsman.
Yes, you are.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir.
You know.
Yes, please.
So as y'all know, this is the segment right here that everybody loves. It's sports, baby.
Yes, it is, baby.
And as you can see, y'all know football is lit. We are fully and locked and
We are
loaded in
fully
week
in
9.
lockdown. Yes, sir.
Just to throw y'all a little sample of the scores
At the
and stuff.
time, November 3rd.
You know what I'm saying?
2024.
As of now, my team is winning 41-10, you know, in the fourth quarter. I think y'all should know how that goes, you know, unless you see a team score 31 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's impossible.
Exactly. You know what I mean? The Dolphins and Bills is a good game.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check that out.
Nice.
27-26. That is pretty good. We got the Titans and the Patriots. 17-10. Falcons are beating the Cowboys 27-13. We got the Bengals 31-17. You know what I'm saying? The Commanders are beating the Giants 27-22.
Okay.
You know, with 25 seconds left.
Okay.
So this is pretty good, man.
Thank you, sir.
We got the Chargers. They smashing Cleveland. You know what I mean? 27-3. And the Saints are beating the Panthers 22-17.
Oh, they are.
If you don't know, I know the first half of the season is over, y'all.
Yes, it is.
But you need to get in fantasy football.
Oh,
y'all.
God, yes.
If you ever be around me and you're around the Regal, you can't escape without us talking about
Already
fantasy
know.
football.
Oh, my
You know
God.
what I'm saying? We do this every year. He got a league. I got a league. We ain't hard to find. If you want to look for us, you could gladly find us on Instagram, The Real Antro, and also The Regal Tone T.
That's correct.
You know what I'm saying? Regal, you want to let them know the other site that you got going on your podcast?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, it is called DMVBL Podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Please subscribe also my second channel, which is on Instagram as well. It is The Regal Tone T. Once again, the best of the best. Nothing but great city local content. Nothing but my funny stuff that goes on in the city. Various other things that's going on. So if you guys understand, you go DMV_BL_podcast. And my second channel is just basically Regal Tone T, the divine Regal Asiatic brother. You already know.
See?
And that's how we do. Yes, sir. Now,
Yeah,
please,
what you got?
No, talk to me
Okay.
because you know I got something for you.
Okay, well, go ahead. Throw the heat first. What you
Okay,
got? What you got live? Since we in the sports category. What
the
you got?
Regal in his mind state, in his Asiatic divine self, and what he's gonna say. What he's gonna say.
Hey, what you got? What you got lined up?
Jaden Daniels, ladies and gentlemen.
number
Jaden Daniels, JD5. Other nicknames for Jaden Daniels. Ski Mask Jaden, throws a Hail Mary. Caught by Mr. Brown. No flinch Jaden, etc. Do you want to go down the list?
Nah, I think
Let's go down the list. Highest completion rate after 4 games. Daniels set the record held by one Hall of Famer Peyton Manning with 82.1%. No other quarterback in a 4-game span, ladies and gentlemen. First QB to complete 85% or more in 2 consecutive games, ladies and gentlemen. First player to pass for 1,000 rushing passing yards and 250 rushing yards in the first 5 games, ladies and gentlemen. And he eclipsed one Lamar Jackson. You know, people were calling him Lamar Jackson 2.0. I beg to differ. The reason why is because he is more of an accomplished passer than Lamar Jackson was at this particular stage of his career. Now, sir, what do you say about that? Because you've been a Lamar Jackson supporter and fan for a long time. Being raised in Southeast, born in PG County, and you are a Ravens fan. Do you want to go there, or you want to just talk about Lamar?
now, since you want to shift the gear.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Okay.
Okay,
That's my cue.
Okay.
Okay. So if you want to play fast forward, let's play a game of rewind, y'all.
Oh.
Now, as you hear all this confidence, you see it on camera for the Regal.
You born in Southeast.
Now, I'm about to ruffle some feathers.
You
a
born
little
in
bit,
Southeast.
y'all. Now you see, he sound like a believer.
Yeah.
In the Jaden Daniels thing.
I mean, what else?
But if we could go back a couple of weeks before, y'all,
Yeah, nah.
when I tried to make the man a believer
Nah.
when they first drafted him, you know what he said to us?
What I say? What I
you know
say?
what he said?
What
to
I
y'all?
say? What I
he
say?
said, "Man, I don't want him to fall like RG3.
Yeah, I don't,
I
because
don't want him to be like that.
Nah, because-
he gave you the Morgan Freeman look,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
shaking
yeah,
his
yeah,
head,
yeah,
nodding
yeah.
like a narrator. He was
Yeah.
shaking in his boots.
Yes, sir.
Now we got a stat sheet, y'all. We got a nice little list piled
Yes,
up.
yes, we
25, 25, 25, 45,
Yeah, yeah,
55,
yeah,
55.
but-
Sold to the guy with the braids in his hair. Now we got an auction bid on all the things he done accomplished in 8 games, y'all. So I just had to, so I see that you a believer.
I am right
on the Jaden Daniels bandwagon.
You know,
y'all.
I kept it calm, but I'm good.
You know. I'm just saying, y'all. It went one way, and I was trying to make him believe. In his team, y'all, not my team, his team. You know what I'm saying? But now that we back to the star, the man of the hour.
Yeah, man. 2-time MVP, no Super Bowls, no playoff. Whatever.
Yeah,
that guy.
That thing. That's the
Yeah, that
thing.
guy, that guy.
That's the thing I keep hearing. Back-to-back MVP.
Back-to-back MVPs, no
It's
Super
funny
Bowl.
that a lot of players play for that. My man got 2 of them. Silly me. Now I got to talk to my hoodie.
Yeah,
y'all.
you do.
I'm sorry I got to get this live on camera, but now I got to have a heart-to-heart talk
Yes,
with my
you
hoodie.
do.
They still hating on you? What? You beat them 30-23? What? I know. You can't hear nothing either, right? I heard crickets chirping too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was hearing.
Y'all was supposed to beat us.
Now it's supposed to be.
Look.
They had a lot of bass in their voice on that week around.
Nah, come on, sis. They were supposed to beat us.
You know, what you call this, Tone? We a Super Bowl organization.
Y'all Super Bowl organization. Y'all supposed to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I keep telling.
So
let me tell y'all my dream before we even go any further.
Talk.
This is my dream, y'all. and y'all can call me delusional for it, but I'm pretty sure as the weeks go on, it'll look great. Baltimore and Detroit in Super Bowl 2025. Kendrick will be performing there, and we will beat the Detroit Lions. And Lamar will get the MVP trophy. Nope, I take it a step further. Lamar ain't even going to get it. It's going to go to Derrick Henry.
Are you making that prediction, sir?
I'm bold. I ain't scared. See, I can stand 10 toes down. See, when I told you what you did, you swung on not the RG3. Jada Daniels can't be that. Then you swung back over, and now you a believer. I'm going to stand on mine. Well, hey, Q. Shout out to Ice Cube when he was being Craig on Friday. I'm a man without it. I'm a man without it.
You a man without it?
Yeah, I'm going to stand like on the movie Friday.
No.
What you going to do?
What you going to do?
So, let me ask you, since I answered my question on my team.
Yes, sir.
Do you think your team, A, going to win the division, and B, how far they're going to go in the playoffs?
Tell you something, Nick. My brother Antro, the best in Southeast, man.
This is new atmosphere for y'all.
Yeah. But let me tell you something, though, brother. The new organization, Dan Quinn is the coach. Dan Quinn took the Atlanta Falcons to the Super Bowl. They lost against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against New England. Terrible loss. But at the same time, I think that Dan Quinn has something to prove. I think that the new management has something to prove. I think that everybody in the organization has something to prove. Remember, Dan Snyder is out of the equation because that is something that we are still coming back from right now. But in the last 2 years, it has been something of amazing in terms of what has happened. So to answer your question, yes, I do believe that we will win the division. We will get at least one playoff game. I think that we will win one playoff game, and I think that that's about as far. And even what we're doing right now is a success. We have won 7 games right now. Oh yeah. The game is over. By the way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. The game is over.
Okay.
So yes, we have won. So we're 7-2 right now.
Yeah.
We are number 1 in division, and I'm sorry, sis. Dallas just lost again. But
shout out to the Queen.
Shout out to the Queen.
Yeah.
So, but yes. Number 1 in division, the best, and we are going to be able to do some amazing things, and I am glad that we are able to do those amazing things, Nicholas. So, other than that, we are going to move forward.
This is what you did with Tom.
So, Nicholas, we are going to be one of the best teams. I think the only team that really stands in our way is the Detroit Lions. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Other than that, nobody else is really doing anything in our division, in our conference. Other than that, you know what? Let's do what we have to do. The defense is playing well. Louvu is playing well. What's my man named? Dante Fowler Jr. is playing well. The only thing is our secondary is kind of shaky, baby. But other than that, Brian Robinson didn't play today. It's okay. We're Austin Eckler still doing what he needs to do. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. The only thing that we need, just like we were talking about in pre-production, is this. We need another wide receiver. Once we get another wide receiver, I think we'll be okay. Other than that, like I said, second round of the playoffs, division winners, and other than that, I'm Gucci.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you Gucci. I'm definitely going to be Gucci on my prediction. You know what I mean? I said it once and I'll say it again. And whether you believe it or not, I can take accountability if I do take an L. But I won't. With that being said, I see Baltimore and Detroit in Super Bowl 2025. Kendrick Lamar performing not like us. I'm dancing my ass off.
That's correct.
I'm having a good time. I'm going to be lit. And when we win, I will be back on this camera to tell you what's going on.
I know you
Aviv, I might need some confetti. I think I'm going to need some confetti when this all goes down.
No.
Purple confetti, too. Because confetti be coming in burgundy and all that stuff. I need purple confetti. I need straight purple and black confetti, and I'm going to be locked in low. When I walk down here, it's going to look like y'all going to think it's a model that walked down the red carpet, because I'm going to make sure I'm stunting.
I know you will.
Intentionally. So intentionally.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got time to hear no feedback or none of that, y'all. Now, I'm going to shift gears, and we're going to get into this basketball. How you feel about your Wizards, sir?
Okay, man, let me talk to you about these Wizards.
How you feel about the Wizards?
I do not have an issue with the Wizards. We are rebuilding now. We are looking pretty decent. I like Bilal Coulibaly. I like Alex Sarr. I like Bub Carrington, a young cat from Baltimore.
Yeah.
He's a point guard. He reminds me kind of sort of like a Westbrook type of guy. Jordan Poole is stepping up. He got in the weight room. He's doing pretty good. I am pleased about what I see. The only issue I see is that I want the young players on the Wizards to be able to develop. That means that we're going to ultimately have to get rid of Kyle Kuzma. We might have to get rid of some of these other players and give it to the young stars to let them develop. I will not be mad at that. But at the same time, I am disheartened by some of the things that have been going on with the organization, but it is trending in the right direction in terms of the basketball landscape of everything. So yes, I am glad, I am pleased, but at the same time, we gotta subtract in order to add. So yes.
Nah, I feel you because I definitely feel the same way how you feel about the Wizards.
Yes,
you
sir.
know what I mean? You got no choice but to trend in the upward direction based on how you playing and how everything is going. I see the games too. Like these young boys, they once they get these reps in, then they could build something. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the organization is
because you know Ted Leonsis, man, he concentrates on the hockey team, and every day he got on everybody. Everybody gets on him because he just concentrates on the hockey team. No disrespect to Ovechkin, you know, and we ain't gonna go there.
Caps.
But at the same time, just let the basketball people do the basketball thing, and just you know,
get somebody else to run
just get
it.
somebody else to run it, which he did, and I'm glad. But other than that, you know,
you know what I'm saying? So respectfully, so you just you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You know what I mean? And if y'all don't know, y'all should know. My Warriors are doing just fine without Steph. We're doing just fine. It's all Hallmark cards and smiles over here. Because it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. I know y'all prayed on our downfall. Oh, Clay left. This is the demise. I remember it like it was yesterday. This is why I'm kind of like a little feisty, y'all, because y'all gotta understand the conversations that me and this man have. We wait for times like this to really shine.
Time like this to rhyme
because he
like
thought
this.
it was gonna be over. They ain't winning anything. It look like we still winning.
Well,
5-1, loud and proud, saying it out loud. And with the depth that we got going on,
God.
it is getting spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
It ain't Halloween, and it's gonna be Halloween
listen.
all year long for the Warriors
Listen,
because we scaring the shit out
man,
y'all.
let me tell y'all something,
I said what I said, and I stand on business.
Stand on business.
What you gonna do about it?
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. You understand what I'm saying? My brother right here.
Yeah.
My brother right here.
Yes, sir.
Once again, my brother right here
Yes,
is a Golden
sir.
State Warriors fan, and
Yes.
I believe that he kind of jumped ship. The reason why is because you know what I'm saying? He used to be a Boston Celtics fan, and he used to be a Kevin Garnett fan. Oh, and then KG left for Minnesota, and what happened to the Boston Celtics? You're not a Boston Celtics fan anymore.
No, I'm a fan of Kevin Garnett.
You went back to Golden State. Oh, is that correct? Oh, well, Boston won the championship last year. Oh, you don't care about Boston anymore? Oh, so you became a Golden State Warriors fan in their heyday when they were winning games. Oh, okay, Antro, do you really want to go there, my brother?
Sis,
You want to explain yourself, my brother?
Okay.
Please,
All right.
explain yourself why you jumped ship and went there and you not a home team. Now, when the Wizards start winning, I don't want to hear nothing. My sis, you tell them, nah, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. When we start winning, I don't want to hear nobody jump back on ship and say nothing.
Okay. We're going to close this out. Let me close it out with the final statement.
Yeah.
First of all, yes, I am a Kevin Garnett fan. Favorite player of all time. And I grew and became a fan of Steph Curry. With that being said, he's still with the Warriors.
Okay.
He's still shining.
Okay.
They still winning. So with that being said, whatever team they go to, I'm going to support the player and the team they go to. When KG was with Minnesota, I
So you're a
supported Minnesota.
player fan?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So with that being said, at the end of the day, if that answers your question,
Yes.
I went with the player. The player went, I went. How you going to go like that?
I respect that.
And now
I
that we
respect
here,
Okay.
I'm not worried about the Wizards. I hope the hometown team do good.
Thank
I
you.
hope they be successful.
Thank
There
you.
is no hate over here, sir.
No.
But I want you to know on your end,
On my end.
we still winning.
Okay.
And we ought to hear it now.
Because it's a good organization. It's a good organization.
On that note, y'all, we're going to get on this break. And when we come back, we're going to close it on the final note, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Go Wizards. Go Warriors.
Warriors.
Let's go.
Let's go.
big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. Nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes.
How to be alive and shake haters and naysayers, trying to do the Gale sayers on these effeminate players. Pay attention to my garners, I relish this harness, what I call Afghanistan the bomb shit. I'm trying to put a cap on this new era, this new age terror. Now I'm the bad news bearer, call me Regal, just like some rappers, I love the needle. Music gets me high, inject it and see me fly. Now I'm a wise guy, meaning the made man. I rep my city till the end, I think you get it, man. I think you understand my hunger to get the grands. U.S. Treasury float and nothing in between me stands. Youngin', I'm going ham, that's the only plan. That means whatever's whatever, I'm pulling every strand. Homie, every seed, bitch, every bean. She said she wanna taste greatness, I said swallow me.
It's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes.
Hey, macchiato smooth and sabiato cool. The melanin just glisten off the tools. You see me stand pat, nigga, attentive, at attention. They call the deficit I failed to mention. No gritty bitches involved, just a flyness is all. And I ain't gotta claim that I ball. I play with no baskets. Homie, all you speaking is racket. Now I ain't dead yet, but mentally I'm in another tax bracket. Mentally I'm so far gone, I've been gone. I've been waiting for y'all to catch up, but shit, I've been wrong. Yeah, I've been wrong. I wasted much time, but I guarantee no more. Yup, it's my time. Don Draper the flavor, intelligence I advertise. Me a wrong move, the percentage small, I'm too wise. This just the compositions of a king. Me, RVD, and be the Regal, this is what I bring. Yo,
it's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes. Racks in my right hand, bezel on the left. I stay fresh to death until there's nothing left. They call me Mr. Clean, and you was a hot mess, huh? I wanted more, huh? And you settled for less. So what's next? I go ahead and flex. I'm chasing these checks, and they know me as the best. You know I'm real, homie, and you is so phony. I'm getting Hollywood money, act like you know me. I'm trying to flex. Yeah, you see the reps. Cam Newton rookie, Tom Brady vet. They be asking me, how you so nice? Just chill right here, toe up off these city lights. Ha, and my wordplay is relevant. You young boys arrogant, I'm talking like a president. You boys OC, and I'm OG, humble, low key. Frank Lucas, AG. It's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Nah. Y'all don't even know. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes. It's the big bad wolf. Y'all don't even know. It's nah. The wolf in sheep's clothes.
Yo, we back, y'all.
Back.
And before we get into all of that,
Yes, sir.
The music that y'all heard, you know what I mean? The Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah, man.
Me and the Regal Tone T.
man. All day.
Walking Contradiction. Me and the Queen Bumble.
Flopple.
You know what I'm saying? Please make sure y'all check out her channel, EB, the number 2, GAT.
EBT.
And also, you know, the production was held by the Regal as well.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is
So,
over here.
Regal, before we get close things out, you know what I'm saying? Let them know how they can get in contact with you. If you got any other businesses and ventures lined up.
Well, www.regaltonet at Gmail. If you want to hear some of the beats, just email me and, we'll go from there, man. I've been doing some amazing things in terms of the production-wise. Once again, I am a sample-heavy producer, but at the same time, I do like the original style and going from there. But other than that, I am producing. I've been kind of sort of like, keeping everything on lock and key. But I think that by the end of this year and the beginning of next year, you're really going to start seeing some amazing content from me and what I'm going to be able to do. Also in conjunction with City Convo, with Antro, with GAT, my man, Ghost, Frank doing his thing. I got to get him on some tracks, man. So Frank, man,
Ghost,
come on,
Bob.
man. Frank, come on, man. Yo, Frank, stop. Ghost.
Told the only person.
You hear me?
This how you know it's just an old man syndrome thing.
Yeah.
When you start saying government names.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Ghost, Bob, Dez.
Holla.
We about to lock in.
Eternal.
You know what it is. Fifth
Eternal
letter
in the
GAT,
game.
man. Final thought, y'all heard me talk about it. Congratulations to Kendrick Lamar being elected to perform for the Super Bowl 2025.
And do you think that was a big between him and Wayne? Real quick.
Like I said before, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm happy for Kendrick. I get it. I understand. I am a Wayne fan. Let's just get that out the way. I love Wayne. And everything he presented in the music. But if I'm going to keep it a buck, Wayne, listen. I heard the comments and what he said on the Louisiana Fest when he performed with the Hot Boys. Hey, bro, listen, bro. I think you was thinking that was going to be given to you. No, this is based on hard work. And if anybody should know hard work, it should be you, Wayne. You was the same dude spitting on the mixtapes.
That's right.
That's the ones that made people such as myself and everybody else wanted to rap.
No drought.
But you also realize you got to put yourself in that position. You didn't put yourself in that position none in this year that happened, bro. You was on a few features. Where's your music? I'm still asking for the Carter 6. Where's the Carter 6, Wayne? I feel like you got it hung up in prison somewhere. Son, as a fan, I think I speak for all Lil Wayne fans. Forget the Super Bowl. Give us the Carter 6. And then we could get on to something.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I know what I'm getting with Kendrick. I seen what he did at the Pop Out. And man, listen, his performances are one to remember. Moving.
That was amazing.
Game changing.
Game changer.
You ain't gonna never forget the Pop Out, bruh. I ain't trying to throw shade, Wayne, but I saw you at the Louisiana Fest. You know what I'm saying? And the way how you was performing Lollipop looked crazy, bruh. You was standing up, you humping the mic stand, and you sitting there telling the crowd, say it with me, and you yelling in the song. Son, that ain't gonna fly on national TV.
Jay-Z did make the right decision by
he did.
getting Kendrick. Okay.
Yeah, and if we're gonna keep it a buck, leave Jay out of this when it come to Wayne. This is the same guy who cleared his tax debt. If we're gonna keep it a bean.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah, so you think the last thing on his mind is, I want to hold you back from getting on one of the biggest stage for your hometown, even though I cleared your taxes.
Thank you.
Y'all tell me which one's more important. If we're gonna be honest, let's call a spade a spade. You think I'm about to be mad at somebody who cleared my taxes? And, man, you ain't let me perform in my hometown.
Okay, talk to me.
Am I missing something?
I'm just gonna be honest.
The Queen said it.
I'm just gonna be honest.
So, anybody that got this selective outrage, if you a diehard Wayne fan, listen, bro. Next year come around, tell Wayne to step his game up, bro. Listen, when it comes to the Super Bowl, they go after the hot hand. It's about who's hot and who is prepping themselves for it.
And who's gonna represent the culture better.
Come on, bro. I love Wayne Daly, but he's a rapping machine.
I'm sorry.
And when we talking about rapping on songs, Wayne is one of the best. It's performing.
Thank you. Middle America knows Kendrick Lamar. Middle America is kind of sort of like on Weezy, bro. Let's be honest. Let's just keep it a bean.
Yeah, not to mention, I ain't gonna hold you, Wayne. You do have a lot of questionable lyrics.
Okay.
A lot. questionable lyrics, bro.
America could sing Kendrick Lamar songs. America could sing all these Kendrick Lamar songs. I don't know if they could sing Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Let's just be real.
Yes, let's call a spade a spade.
Let's call a spade a spade,
yeah,
bruh.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Though.
Talk.
So with that being said, they made the right decision.
Yes.
Jay participated in it. He made the right decision.
Yes.
There's no love lost. If anything, we're going to get what we deserve as hip hop fans.
Yep.
Which is a showing
Yep.
of hip hop display, full in effect that
Yep.
is long overdue. And this is something that I even said this, and I'm gonna take it a step further. Wherever Kendrick Lamar's next album be, that is going to be the blueprint moving forward for hip hop.
Facts.
I promise y'all that.
Facts.
You can hold my word to that. I'm telling y'all, that's why everybody waiting. Because whatever that trend is, everybody's gonna ride that wave to the very end.
Yes, they are.
That's how they always do with trends. They find one and ride it to the end, y'all.
That's right.
So on that note, y'all, my quote of the day, I keep it simple, which is please be safe. The weather is changing. Please be safe. Get home to your loved ones. And on that note, y'all, stay in contact with family and friends.
Facts.
And please be safe. That I just expressed that with so much urgency because it's just amazing how you could just be trying to get home and the slightest thing can happen. And I just want to say to everybody that I think us getting home is an underrated blessing.
Facts.
So I think we need to acknowledge that. Just the fact that we get up and go to our destination or work or wherever we're trying to go to and get home, it's really a true blessing. So please be safe, y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
With that being said, I'm your boy Antro, the host that don't try to do the most, over here with the Regal, and please believe he will be here a lot more often.
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
You know, this is the reset,
101.
the new beginning. You know, this is City Convo, and on that note, y'all, you see my hoodie, you see greatness. What's that quote, Tone? I
Yes,
think you
sir.
said it. It's 3 words.
It's 3
Prepare
words.
for greatness. We out, y'all.
I'm just gonna be honest.